Hey everybody, welcome to the Cafe of Knowledge. We're so glad to see y'all today. Please hit the like and subscribe. Click, click, click. Let's bring them up, please. Let's try to get that goal up there to like 100. 100 subscribers now. Come on now. Many of y'all view. I know that y'all could pick it up. But anyway, what's today's topic again?
Women who making the baby daddy miserable.
Woo, Lord. That's something there, right there. When I saw that request, I was like, oh wow. It's
we finna get in y'all ass today.
making women who make their baby daddies miserable.
We finna get in y'all ass
And
today.
then they said, why? What'd you say? We're gonna get in that ass on it.
They ain't gonna like
okay.
But
I'm gonna go and get in the statistics. Actually, 73% of our children are being born out of wedlock. Means without the parents being together and married. You see what I'm saying? And then they say 3/4 of African American black women handles their baby daddies terribly. That's what they say. 3/4 of them have real issues. 3/4 black American girls, women, handle their baby daddy issues in the wrong way. Okay? So
I think primarily to do that just off rip.
that's just 3/4. That's not half of them, but it's 3/4. It seems like it's more than that, but they say only 3/4 of them African American women that they handle the issue of the baby daddy deal.
Now we ain't talking about
badly
the ones who just ain't shit and ain't trying to do nothing for the kids.
No, we ain't talking about that disappearing father.
Right.
We ain't talking about that, and I have a video coming out on that too pretty soon. But
we're talking about the men who genuinely want to be there for their children. They're providing for their kid.
They want to provide.
Or they want, because they're doing everything they can. Maybe they're in a bind right now, but they will not ever deny their kids. Mm-hmm. And the woman just being an asshole. Like, it's just, and I think it's due to, like, my primary two reasons is, number one, the dude don't want him no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't trying to, he probably didn't want to be with her no more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was his fault. He, threw it to the side, like, but he loved his child, though.
Right.
But she bitter.
She bitter because he don't want her anymore.
So I'm gonna take you. You want to play like that with him? You gonna have a hard time seeing your baby and all that type of shit. They put it in soap operas and TV shows all the time, man.
They do that.
Or
they do show that.
I really hate this one. Or the kid, dad got so much dominant genes. The kid looks so much like the motherfucker. They just
look so much like him.
Like the daddy, they just be like, I just can't stand that motherfucker. So then they see the child, they don't treat the child like shit. No. But it's like, it's just them days where the child ain't doing nothing and they mad and the child come over, get the hell away from me. Like, only thing they see is his ass. Like, what I'm saying? Like, it's that, I feel like that play a part in it too sometimes. And a lot of women, I don't care what you say, a lot of women, I've asked a lot of women, they will never admit that shit. I've asked, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's different conversations throughout my lifetime. I've asked, hundreds of women about that situation, and I've not one woman has admitted that. And I don't care what you say. Well, I think something out there. I think it is. I think it is. The child looks so much like the daddy till you can't help sometimes. They're not even trying to, but they kind of mistreat the child in a way.
You might have a couple of them that do that, but that's not that's not really. But you do have.
I ain't saying the majority.
There are some out there that can't see past that, but it's a very few that do that, and I have seen and heard seen a woman and heard of a woman that because that child looks exactly like that father, that she does have a little, seem like her attitude.
A little resentment.
She got a little attitude like, go somewhere and sit down. But then she can have another child that's not by that man, probably by another man. She don't treat that one like that. So it all depends on how she feel about that particular father. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but that's where women have to come to grips with themselves and realize that's a person that you decided to lay with. That's a person that you really had some type of love or feelings for, or else the child wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? So women have to realize that you don't blame the guy or the girl, because that guy thing was a mutual situation. You know, because he can't produce that child if your pants was on, or if your skirt was tied up, you know, if you didn't let him get in there. So it's both mutual parties, but that happens a little bit with, you know, some females, and you have some. Well, do you know any guys that you know that? Do you have any friends that say? You don't have to give no names or nothing, but do you know anybody or hear of anybody that they really want to get with their kid, but the woman just won't let it happen? The mother just won't let it happen. Not really.
I don't have any partners that go through that.
That's a good thing.
They have all their kids.
Yeah, that's a good thing. They co-parent very well, so that's a good thing. But you just have. Just like our subscriber, he requested, you know, why is it that the baby mama makes the daddy so miserable? You know, and that's because that he's probably one of the ones that is going through that, or he have a brother or something that is going through that. You see what I'm saying? And it happens, and like I said, it actually happens, because they say that women do this. And it's not only African American women now. All nationalities do that. They just put up a number of 3/4 of African American women do it. So you got to look at the other percentage is other people that do, other races and ethnic, you know, they do that. So, but I'm going to tell you one thing that I can say, that women...
What's more? 3/4 or half? I got to check.
No, 3/4 ain't half. 3/4 is, you know, 3/4 ain't, you know, it's a lot. Once you put everybody together and you pull out 3/4 of them, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is that men who are having this problem, women, they act like this. And I know it's women and men are subscribed to our channels. What? It is what?
Which fraction of the calculated answer? Yes, 3/4 is bigger than half. You can confirm this by
Okay. Well,
we gotta do better,
know,
man.
I didn't say it wasn't bigger than half. I just said 3/4 is really not a lot, but it really is a lot. But I'm saying
we as a people.
But see what I'm saying? 3/4 out. Let me redo that. 3/4 out of that 73%. You know, we are taking up the majority of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's other races that does this as well. You know, females that do this as well. And this is becoming to be a very big issue. You know? Yeah. Now, women normally do this stuff if a man left her while she was pregnant. She normally do this if, like you said at the beginning, he don't want her no more. She normally do this if he's asked her to have an abortion or get rid of the baby. You see what I'm saying? If this is things that he was saying while she was pregnant, and these, you know what I'm saying, things that she was seeing while she was pregnant, all these things start putting some type of, she's feeling bitter, she's feeling some type of way that, first of all, you left her when she was pregnant. Now you want her to get, you know, either give the baby away or have abortion or something like that while she's pregnant. Then you don't want her no more while she's pregnant. You see what I'm saying? A lot of that bitterness, they hold on to that and they don't forget what the hell you said. So now when they have the baby, they kind of makes it hard for that father to see him. She can't get past, like sometimes me and y'all know some of you that have said that probably have told the girl that before, but when she have the baby, your whole attitude change. You really want to be a part of the child's life. You really want to be there for your child. You really want to spread that love for your child. You really want to be a fatherhood type father. But now she forgot about that. You see what I'm saying? So now you fighting against something she holding on to. You see? And until y'all talk about that and she has to release that, she's still holding on to that no matter how good he want to be a part of this child's life. She's still holding on to the fact he running around with another woman. Or what he said to her when she was pregnant, or after she had the baby, he left her and jetted out on her, and now he with somebody else and all that. It makes her bitter, and then she started trying to be vindictive. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now to her, she feels like, okay, I was running behind him when I was pregnant, trying to get him to stay with me. Now I'm going to make his ass run behind me. Because she know that child is going to make him keep running back and begging. How come you won't let me see my child? I want to talk to him on the phone. Nah, you can't talk to him. Couldn't I take him to the park? Nah, he going somewhere today. Nah, he going there. See, now, she feels like by doing that, she's getting him back from what he did to her. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said that this gets deep.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous game.
And that's a dangerous game. And that's where women have to realize, hey, look here. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about your feelings. What you have to do is just put that in the high power hand or whatever, and you have to do what's right. You have to put all that aside for the sake of your child. Because if you have a father who wants to be in that child's life and wants to be a part of that child's education and all that and spread love to your child and want to spend time with your child, you should not deny and deprive your child of that. Now that's being evil when you do that, because now you're stopping the growth of your child. You see what I'm saying? You're stopping the fatherhood that kid should be showing. Should be being shown to by the father. And that's why they say the world is majority the way it is now, because there's so many fathers that's not in the children's life. But you do have fathers out here that's trying like hell to be in their kids' life, but they have this vindictive, evil baby mama, if that's what you want to call them, or mothers that will literally do this all the kid's life. Keep that father away from that child because they have some type of they holding on to some type of they can't stand the fact of what this man did previously. What ain't got shit to do with the child. The child is here now.
What about the ones who try to get the father of the child to take care of them? Like they see he does what he does for the child. Right. His personal life, they see he got a boat or a brand new car. Yeah, okay. He got a little money. A girl, he probably splurging on them. And okay. And no. He do for the child now. Okay. But see, she mad because she might want a little something broke off to her too, or whatever, and she can't. So then she'll start picking a fight with him.
Yeah, but see, that's what
and then keep the child, or like he want to see his child this week and come on. Nah, we're going to South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I said.
When this happened? Didn't you tell me nothing? Right. And then I think, do you think also it's because of she mad because what he got and what he acquired? Well, she can't have
what he has or what he got really shouldn't have anything to do with her. It has something to do with the child. Right. Now, that's where the child support come in. Now, some of them think that because he is paying child support, she might think because he might be paying her child support. It's a certain percentage of a person's check that they pay for child support. No more, no less. It's a percentage. Now, once that percentage goes to her, she might feel like because he got a car and a boat and all that, that ain't enough. He got a boat, he got a car, and he got this, and I ain't got that. Well, then you need to take the child support check, get you a better job, so that you can buy you a car, 4 cars, 2 boats, 1 motorcycle, and all that. See, see what I'm saying is, you know, sometimes men will spend their money on what they really need. Such as if they want 4 houses, they're going to buy 4 houses. If they want 2 cars, they're going to buy 2 cars. If they want 2 motorcycles, they're going to buy 2 motorcycles. Women, on the other hand, sometimes we just get to where, as long as we probably in an apartment or in a house, and we work and we get a check and then get a child support check. Well, if it's not in our head to get other things bigger, then it's not. You can't get mad at that man, because you, a female, can buy a boat too.
She better not do it with that goddamn child support money though.
No, I'm saying no, but listen. That's another thing about that. Since everybody talking about, well, we're doing a subject coming up on child support checks, right? But let me, because it was a request, but let me just ease that in because of the way you said that. It better not be, let me tell you, it is no law saying how a woman should spend that money that she gets. It's no law. As long as the child is being taken care of. Now, if the man can prove child neglect while she's receiving that, then he can get something done about that. But if he cannot prove child support neglect, if he can't prove child neglect, and that child is being very well taken care of, then nobody, the courts is nothing in no type of law book, no type of nothing that says how that woman should spend the check. And they really do say it's supposed to be on appliances, it's supposed to be on apartment or a house, it's supposed to be for a car, for transportation, to get this kid back and forth to school. Because everybody don't take bus. You know what I'm saying? And if they can catch a bus, but then the mother don't want them to take a bus, the father can't say, hey, don't buy that car. Shoot, he can go right down the street and catch the bus. No, if that's not how she want her child to be, she don't have to be it. You can't tell her how to spend that money. Just as long as the child is not being neglected, you cannot tell her how to spend it. It ain't no law on telling her how she spend that money. So I don't know where all this came from. Where all these, it's just dudes.
Oh, we in it.
No, I'm just saying. It's just dudes that's saying, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? She better not buy no boat. Yes, she can buy a boat if she want to buy a boat with that child support money, because guess what? She is taking that boat and she's going to put her child in it and teach them about the national and nature of water. How to fish, or how to swim, or how to go scuba diving. That boat is not only for her, it's for to show that child a better way of living. So if that's what she wants to buy, it don't matter where it came from. You know, you just make sure you send the shit over there to her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the way it go. That's the way. If the court said it's right, it's right.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So if that's what the court demanded, then that's what's right.
Okay.
But we are going to get on. That's a whole nother topic. Now, he done veered off of... yes, you did, because you talking about, she better not spend it on this.
No, I'm just saying. I guess women's rights going to suffice.
But I'm just saying...
You know, in real life, it was Hattie McDaniel.
But listen, y'all, I'm just saying, in about a couple of weeks, though, I am going to have a video, and I think me and DJ gonna do me and Jay, we are gonna do how this child support should be spent. And y'all, how you should spend this money, because a lot of y'all are spending it neglect. It's a lot of neglect going on. And I see it. Because if I see your ass with some damn Gucci and shit on, and I see the kid with some damn flip-flops on, I got a damn problem with it. So, yes, that's a whole nother topic we got going on. But it ain't today.
And
so
like
anyway,
like Paul Mooney said, we came out there and saw saw the baby mama out there and the baby in the house, and he said, "Get off my porch, white trash."
Know what?
I stood and I applauded. I love every bit of it.
But you know what? We're going to talk about that on another subject, but let's jump back into this from my subscriber. They want to know why do the baby mama makes the baby daddy miserable. And what I just said earlier, besides when we started talking about this child support check, that is what makes her treat him like that. And that's because she's still holding on to stuff that the man has done to her, what the man has said to her, how she feels she's being treated while she was pregnant or either after she had the child. So therefore, it's almost like a tit for tat. Since you did me like this, I'm going to make your life miserable. And that's not the way it goes, ladies. We have to change that because a lot of us are doing this and we are depriving our children of having a loving relationship with their father. And that's why a lot of these children are growing up and they wild, out of control, going into gangs, going into crimes and everything else because they are missing the fathers. And the mothers can give a hell of a lot of love too, but hey, it ain't nothing wrong with having two. Mm-hmm. Two parents.
Yeah, that's actually the primary
right, because they're getting perspectives from each side.
Right.
And the mother can handle a child in a certain way, and the father can handle a child in a certain way.
Long as the mom and daddy ain't going at it, but that's a healthy home right there.
Yeah, it's a healthy home.
Long as the mom and daddy got a good relationship, but because if they
yeah.
and some nonsense, then the child gonna be traumatized.
Right.
But as long as they got a great relationship going on, man.
But just being in that child's life, because even if, like you said, even if a couple is together and they are in the home with the child, and if they having conflict, then usually like one will leave and they'll get a divorce or something like that. But it still don't stop the fact that that child should be able to spend as much time with the father as the mother, if that's what he wants. And like I said, fellas, if you are the type that you are really passionate about wanting to see your kid and want to spend time with your kid and want to give love to your kid, and that woman is depriving you of that, walk your ass down now to the courthouse and tell them, look, I'm paying child support, or if you ain't paying child support, ain't no sense in you going down now because they're going to kick your ass on child support first, then they'll help you see the child.
Really?
Yes. If you ain't paying child support, now it might be an agreement between y'all, right? That he don't have to pay child support.
What you mean? If I'm giving her money and I'm taking care of that,
I'm saying,
and I got my receipts. If I go down
you got to have your receipts. I said, listen, I said if you are not paying child support,
right?
That means if you're not, child support don't necessarily mean it got to go through the court. You can give it to her in the hand. But, so if you're not doing that, don't take your ass down now and tell them you care so much about your child. Because they then gonna want to know, well, if you care so much about that child, why your ass ain't putting no money in it?
But what if he is?
So that's what I'm saying. I just said, if you care that much about your child and you love your child and you are paying child support through the court or without the court, and that's another thing, fellas, you better hold on to every piece of damn thing you buy so you can have evidence. If they're not taking it through the court and you're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart, you better hold on to these damn receipts. So if you are doing all this and that woman is still being vindictive and you just can't get to your child, can't see your child, it's always a roadblock that she putting in front of you so your ass can run off a goddamn cliff, you need to run your ass down now to the courthouse and tell them, I want to see my kid. That's all you have to say. I mean, you can walk in any courthouse, and it's a courthouse around everybody. Hell, it might be 1-2 damn blocks from you. You could walk down now and tell them, I wants to see my child, and I haven't seen my child, and every time I try to see my child, it's a problem. You won't even have to get a lawyer for that. When you go down there and say that, they will automatically start you a civil case going. And then they will determine, once the court day come up, when you can see him and when she can, or when you can have them and all that stuff. Now, once it's inside of the court system and she's still acting like shitty bitty, then the courts will then handle that woman's ass. If she start not keeping up with what the court says she has to do. Because now it's on paper. And what will happen is the woman will eventually, if she keep it going against the court because she's that stubborn, then she'll wind up losing that child to that man. So it's a lot that we have to wake up and do, because let me tell you, ladies, and let me tell you, fellas, these kids is not about how the hell we feel and how mad we are and how vindictive we can be and how evil we can be and how nasty I could do you and you how nasty you could do me. All that shit ain't got nothing to do with the child. Yeah, and the court looks at it the same way.
Yeah, the child is always innocent in this situation.
And so if it's a father who wants to be in that child's life, he can. You know what I'm saying? He really can. He just have to fight for it. If he that passionate about it, walking to the courthouse ain't nothing to do. That's if you that passionate about it. You know, now you can complain and whine. How come she treat me like this? How come she won't let me see my kid? How come she, every time I come to the door, she say they gone? I can hear them in the house. They ain't gone. How come she do this? How come she do that? Well, you know what? Instead of whining about it, take your ass down now to the courthouse. Because if you done talk to her and she still ain't letting loose of this evilness. See, sometimes it takes someone else to make a person wake up and release this damn evilness. You see what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter. You have to, everybody is looking out for the child. Everybody who got sense. They looking out for the child. They don't care about what he did to you and what you did to him. They don't care about that. What their main focus is, how are y'all going to raise this kid with a lot of love and properly? That's all they're worried about. That's what the system is worried about. That's what society is worried about. Because I'm going to tell you right now, society is so tired of these fathers who are not in the kid's life. Because it's putting a burden on the society, taxpayers, and it's putting a burden on the government, you know, and it's putting a burden on people who are out here because you're not raising your kid properly. And the first step to raising your kid properly is the mother and the father got to be engaged tightly in this child's life. That's your first step to raising a child properly. So he needs to get on the phone with her. She needs to, you know, get all the, whatever he's done. You don't have to forget it. You don't have to forgive him for it. But what you do have to do for the child's sake is let that involvement with the child and the father happen. Don't keep that away from that because that's going to raise a whole nother vindictive child too, especially if the child know that get older and realize your ass was lying all this time about the father. You know what I'm saying? That stuff starts shaking and turning then too. So women, you have to be, if you are a type of mother who has been doing this and holding the child because you pissed off. We all understand that because all women have been pissed off and stuff like that. But it just come to a time where you just have to say, fuck them. I'm doing this for my child. You ain't doing it for you. You doing it for your child. To give your child better. Because see, you already done made a wrong decision once evidently because we're going through all this. So don't make no more wrong decisions by depriving your child from a loving father who wants to be in that child's life. So, and like you said, you don't know any dudes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, the cruelest thing that a single parent, because it can go vice versa. It's some guys out here that do have custody of their kids, and the woman, he won't let the woman see the kid. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I know a guy right now who takes care of 3 kids by himself. Young man, too. He 26 years old. And he takes care of his 3 kids, and the mother is out in the street wandering and rumbling, and she's like a street person or whatever, and then she'll come and want to see the kids, and he deny her from it. Now, situations like that, understand, because he wants her to get herself together, clean, and all that stuff before she comes into them kids' life. Situations like that, I understand, but. So that's why I said it could go vice versa, because it is some single fathers out here that are taking care of their kids without the mothers and doing a damn good job. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the thing is that you just have to know that you don't need to keep that child away from the father, especially if this man is coming to you and begging for it. Because, see, it's the worst thing in the world. I know some females, too, that, they have told kids, they playing on the kids' sympathy. Like, okay, I'll let you go over there, but see, now you want to leave me, too. Go on with your daddy then. Go on for the weekend then. You want to leave mama? Go on, leave mama then. See, try to make the kid feel like now the kid is stuck trying to make a choice, and then the kid is stuck feeling like they don't love the mama more than they love the daddy and all that stuff. Stop playing on these kids' sympathy. That's another thing. Actually, that's unfit right there. That's manipulation and unfit. You know what I'm saying? When they do stuff like that and try to make the child feel miserable for going with the other parent. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And there's some women out here that do that. Your daddy said he gonna come pick you up, so I guess you gonna leave me too. Just like his trifling ass did. You see, you cannot do that, ladies. If a man is willing to do this, what he did for you, like I said, you don't have to forget it. You don't have to forgive him for it. But you have to take it in a grain of salt, because that is a decision that you also made before the child. Mm-hmm. And so you have to own up to your faults and your wrongs that you did. But now that this situation is here, don't deprive that child and don't play on that child damn sympathy, because your ass still got a damn deep attitude about that father. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't do that. And, it's just women gonna have them vindictive ways. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And you always got to understand, a child gonna follow the parent lead that they're living with. So if the mama talking bad about the father, then the child ain't gonna like the father. If the mama is acting shitty to the father, then the child gonna start acting shitty to the father. You see what I'm saying? That child gonna follow the lead of the parent they living with. You see? And which caused a whole bunch of mess. Yeah. So to solve that, we just told you what to solve that. If you just is a father that you really want to be in this child life and all that, I done told you to take your ass down there to the courthouse. If you can't get no understanding, and women, if you can't seem to understand, like it's some women out there might saying, it's still, they still mad though. They still mad and probably done clicked off because they don't want to. No, I'm saying because they don't want to hear
they ain't talking about shit.
Truth. Yeah. But I'm just saying.
They ain't talking about shit today.
That motherfucker just bumping their gums, flapping their tongue. They ain't talking about shit today. But I can get that because that's what we always say, that we are a show that we gonna give it to you real and right, rather it's for a man or rather it's for a woman. We're gonna give it to you right. You know, we're not gonna bypass something that needs to be addressed in our community. This is going on. You look it up, it say 3/4. So don't get mad at me. And don't get mad at Jay. I'm just saying, don't get mad at Jay. We just telling you, our subscriber asked for it. We looked it up to see how big of a problem is this, and it's a big problem. Would you say it is more than half?
Yeah, it's way more than half.
It's way more than half.
We as a people, man, our black community, we need to do more. Yeah, 3/4 is way above half.
Right. So when we see something like that, that's what we do. We feel like that's an urgent topic to spread knowledge to our community.
Yes, because we the highest, almost in everything.
Yeah.
Good and bad. So I just want the good to outweigh the bad.
Right.
Because it don't make no sense.
Right. And so that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like that was our goal, to try to help bring change in our communities all over the world and all over the United States. You know what I'm saying? It's not to bash the woman and it's not to bash the man. We're just telling you what the hell going on. And if y'all get mad at it, evidently you ain't stopping to read your own shit. Because it's about you. So that's all I'm saying. And we just trying to help each other out to where they don't look at us like a burden on society and a statistic.
Yeah, y'all some damn coons.
Yeah, you know. So anyway, women, so just come down, melt your heart a little bit, bring it from that cold ice way of treating that baby daddy. If he is this type who is really wanting to be involved with your child's life, melt your heart a little bit and let your child, don't let your anger interfere with that child and the father. Don't do that. That's your solve. Don't do that.
Now, we ain't talking about if he was abusive to your ass and the kid, then you might want to kick rocks. You might want to hit for high above the hill.
Yeah.
This ain't for you.
No, I just said a loving father. A loving father a loving father is not a one who kicked your ass.
I'm saying, because the last photo you got together with him and the kids is him with a goddamn sombrero hat on with a black and mild hanging out of his mouth, cop back like this.
We ain't talking about that.
It was a meme I seen. It was a meme I seen where it said the women be like, I wish my man was romantic like how they was, like my great granddad and them back in the 50s.
Yeah.
And then it say the picture, it say the men back in the 50s when they woman did clean up the house. And he was like this, clean out the room.
Yeah, so, but see, we ain't talking about them type of fathers there, because we already know that ain't no sense of father like that trying to ask no question about why the mama is treating him so miserable. Because you already know, if you was an abusive ass man who going upside her head and kicking her ass every time she get ready to fall asleep, then you already know your goddamn ass ain't seeing no kid. So you ain't seeing no kid. Hell, you ain't seeing shit. You ain't seeing, there ain't no sense in you even talking about that. You might well find your ass somewhere.
You see a woman running down the street full straight me with the child like this.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, man would be nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that
this
type
is
of
sad.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you know that you was the type of father that was going upside with her head, if you know you was going upside her head, if you know that you was a danger to her, and she had to run from you, and she had to do all that, you already know, ain't no sense you talking about that you want to try to go see your kid. Because just like you were kicking her ass, she think you gonna kick her kid ass, and that is a statistic. That is the truth. If you kicked her ass, you're gonna be kicking that kid ass the same way. So ain't no sense you asking about going to see no damn kid. No, you can't go see.
And when the judge tell him he can't see the child, he look at the judge like he.
Yeah, he look at the judge. Yeah. Yeah, he look at the judge like he want to kick the judge ass. Hell no, you can't goddamn
You wasn't heard about me.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't talking about that kind of father because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you that type of father, you just got janked. Because we gonna jank your ass if you think that you gonna see a child and you been whooping on this woman and whooping on the kid or whooping on whoever. No, you ain't gonna be able to do it. This is for the fathers who didn't do all that.
Who matter? This is for fathers who matter.
Right, who matter and who want to generally be in their kid life without all that extra mess bringing along with them.
They got love in their heart.
So the women just get rid of the bitterness. Stop, just treating the man badly. Go ahead and let your child live the best and the fullest life it can live with you and that father. You don't really have to get along with that father. Just take that child over to his family house and let him pick him up from there or whatever. Y'all just need to make sure this happens, especially if you want to be in this child's life. So that's all I have to say about that. So what you have to say?
I can't believe I was pretending to be a woman running from her man.
Well, yeah, that's what they do.
I'm really still laughing.
I done seen that.
I just can't laugh.
I'm talking about all of us one time or two done seen a woman running down the street somewhere, running across the park somewhere, running across something away from her abusive ass mate. And it ain't shit funny about it. But if that's the type of damn man that think he gonna go and try to bust down barriers to see a kid, you got it all fucked up, because that don't happen like that. No, we don't want you around the kids. Because you ain't gonna do nothing, bring us more problems, more headache, put more burdens on us. Go get yourself fixed and go to abuse, go get counseling and all that stuff, and then you're gonna have to prove to us for some years that you know how to keep your damn hands to your damn self. Other than that, you can kiss everybody ass. Anyway, got anything else to say?
No, you can be like her, you can just kill her.
No, be like who?
This lady I saw.
No, he lying about that. I would be up under the jail if I had killed somebody. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But what I can say, y'all, now I don't play no mess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never played no mess about mine. But at the same time, I've never tried to keep my kids away from their fathers. That's something that you don't never do. Never do. I don't give a damn how bitter or how mad you might be. You just don't do it at all. Okay? So that's all we got. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and y'all success. See y'all next week. And I'm going to do that video. We got some more videos to do. We got good topics. Yeah. Bye-bye.